Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I gotta say, it feels so nice to already be working on my third video today, and it's only 1 p.m. Oh man, I really hope I can keep up this sleep schedule. I really hope I can. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Greymane. I, in the past, typically preferred Vala, Tazdingo, basically anyone other than Greymane to get my auto-attacking needs done, but it appears that the community is starting to favor a build for Greymane that is built once again around his cocktails after buffs and buffs and buffs over the past 6 months to the ability. It's starting to fall into favor. Also, the Cursed Bullet has made a big comeback because of its new redesign. I say new, it's probably been 2 months, but we haven't taken a look at Greymane in a very long time. Again, because in the past, I preferred basically any other auto-attacker. The advantage to going for a cocktail build is that you can hit that big tank that the enemy team might have up in the front line and still deal that damage to the team behind him if you're able to aim the ability properly. Very difficult to do. There is a significant learning curve, so please do not expect me to perform. Don't expect me to do it right, is basically what I'm saying. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Towers of Doom today. The friendly team, Diablo, Greymane, Azmodan, Probius, and Valeera. The enemy team, Leoric, Falstad, Alarak, Murky, Nova. Definitely an interesting assortment of heroes. Game plan, beat them. Got it. At level 1, we are going to go for Perfect Aim. Increases Gul'dan Cocktail's range by 30% and refunds 50 mana if it hits a hero. So this is the range by default. This is the range after the increase. So pretty sizable. If we hit a hero at this, it will splash damage out behind the impact target. So we don't necessarily have to hit a hero with the impact, and we can still deal damage to a hero behind. If that it'll be easier to show you. So like, or I'll get moved. Rude. So like right here, we can hit Leoric and it splash damage out to everyone on the enemy team there, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go soak. Guess I'm going this way. No, Probius is already doing it. That's weird. Teammate's doing the right thing. Wow, strange. So as you can see there, I was able to just hit the minion wave with the Q and it dealt damage to the hero sitting behind it. So great poke. And I really like the idea behind how Greymane works right now, because he can be hyper aggressive, he can go in really, really hard, or you can essentially have a character where it's really okay to hit the tank no matter what point of the game, because you're dealing damage to, everybody. Feels real good. Feels real good. Granted, I'm a believer that you shouldn't have the, hey, don't hit the tank mentality, because if that tank is nearest to you and it's the only person you can safely damage, then you bet your ass you should absolutely be hitting them. And I just wanted to say that for the record really quick. So, we do have some pretty interesting abilities here. I know I've only talked about the cocktails so far. Our W ability is called Inner Beast, and this will increase our attack speed as long as we continue to attack. And as you can see, well, maybe you can't, but you can kind of see it. We have a hit counter just behind me. We're at 12 right now, and as long as we keep that going, we will continue to keep that buff up and keep attacking faster. So you kind of want to do that at the proper time during a team fight when you truly feel you can utilize it. There are some talents that make it easier to use, but we're bypassing those in order to go for cocktail talents. A little worried about this. A little worried about how this is stacking up. Hopefully Murky just goes for his and doesn't harass me. I think that's what he's doing. So we're going to go for Drought Overflow, increases Gul'dan Cocktail Explosion length, making it even easier to poke at enemy heroes. Let's rotate down and help our team. Our E ability has 2 functions. It'll bring us into Worgen form, which is pretty dope, and it will also bring us out of Worgen form. While we're in Worgen form, our cocktail turns from a long-range poke to a frontal cleave. That'll just dash us forward just a little bit. Same essential idea. You'll notice that with all of his abilities. They all technically do the same thing in practice, but in actual mechanical ways, they do it differently. So our Q, no matter what we do, is a cleave. It's either a cleave from a bottle that we throw out or a cleave from our hands as we're hitting a player. Our W is the same in both forms, and our E allows us to engage into a wolf or disengage out of wolf form back into a human. I like it. I've always thought it was a really good talent, or a really good basic ability setup. I've always really enjoyed it. Looks like our friendly team's having some dying problems. I do like the fact that we can clear lanes out so effectively. Mana hasn't appeared to be an issue so far. All that feels real nice. Now, once we hit level 7, we are going to have to work on a quest talent for our Q. It's called Incendiary Elixir, and every time Greymane hits an enemy hero, the explosion damage from Greymane cocktail increases by 15 up to a cap of 225. After hitting 15 heroes, the cooldown is also reduced by 4 seconds, taking it from a 10-second cooldown to a 6-second cooldown, which I shouldn't have to tell you is pretty good. Pretty good. So, I mean, we have pretty well-rounded abilities here. The problem with most Greymane players is finding the balance for these abilities. Most Greymanes go in way too hard. Most Greymanes look like they're just suicidal, and there's no other word for it. It looks like they're just trying to die. And I'm gonna do my best to avoid that, trying to hit level 7 before this stuff starts. I'm gonna try my best to avoid that, but you know, no promises. I'm pretty bad at this game. We did engage with our E ability there to finish off that Falstad. We were able to peel for our we didn't actually do anything. He just killed off that Murky. I just wanted to take some credit for it. And we should be able to interrupt this with a cocktail as we are gathering our own objective. Now, unfortunately, I have nothing I can do to get out of here, and it looks like that suicidal thing I was just talking about, I just did that. I thought the team was going to collapse on their objective because we had a 2-man advantage. But they didn't. Nice dunk on Murky, securing that kill. Yeah, whatever. Valeera going in is going to be... she's dead. She's dead. So, we have our level 7 talent. We haven't stacked it up at all. Maybe we can move in here and start to get some stacks versus this enemy team. So, it's only the explosion of the cocktail that will stack up our quest, which means... Uh-oh. 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 Which means we have to use it properly. We're not just throwing out a projectile at an enemy player. We have to throw it out, hit something else, and then hit them with the explosion. The way the ability was intended to be used. The issue with the cocktail build when it first came out is no one was actually using it like that at all. I mean, nice try. Ah! I tried, team. That was me getting fancy. I tried really hard. Feels bad. Feels bad. Let's rotate up top. It is worth mentioning when you get out of your... when you get on your mount, you are taken out of organ form. Can't do both. I want to move in here, but I also kind of just want to not die. Which I think we can do no problem. Hey, can you... Damn it! Wow, this Leoric, he just moves. He's like, what's he? He's just a ghost. That's his life. Will you please stand behind the minion wave so I could deal that damage easier? That would be really nice. I would really like it. Oh, I thought we could finish him off there if I moved in hard. It was just a little too late. I am going to need to... Honestly, we should probably just stay for Murky. He could potentially octograb kill me here. So we need to be a little careful. But we had a potential to do free damage there. Didn't quite take it. I am going to pick up Go for the Throat. I know we were talking about Curse Bullet earlier on, but I think Go for the Throat makes the most sense here. Need to make sure we don't die. The reason I'm not in the bottom lane is because we don't want to give Murky a free building. I mean, it's not what I want to do. It's what I feel like I have to do. And it looks like it's not going too well for our team. No, never mind. Looks like they might be trading okay. Yeah, they're pushing him off. Good. So Go for the Throat is essentially an execute. Oh, he could octograb me there if he has it. I haven't even looked at his heroic ability yet. I'm making all these assumptions. Oh, he went for March. So yeah, we could have been a lot more aggressive there. Asmodan, what the fuck, dude? Alright, I'll come down. He just keeps stopping. Oh, maybe he was hit by the pinning shot. Maybe I just didn't see it. We are giving up top potentially by doing this, so I hope they get it soon. Actually, Murky appears to have backed off. He's coming down to help now as well. So, the quest for stacking up these queues is proving a little difficult. I haven't been able to stack up much of anything so far. I am very aggressive with my positioning here, but I'm feeling okay about it. We need to wait for Counter-Strike to happen. Never mind. Maybe it didn't Counter-Strike. Maybe he didn't take the talent. No, he went for the dash. What are these guys doing? Their talents are so weird. We're dying? We're really? Okay, I'll just punch this guy in Worgen form. Now the advantage to Worgen form is that you get a massive increase to your attack damage. It's huge. So this means that you can really burst people down a lot faster. Hey, walk behind the minion! Yes! Hey, we did it. Finally got the objective. Things are looking up for us, team. Things are looking up. Murky has returned to the top lane, so I'm gonna go ahead and ping danger for our allies there. This guy looks like he wants to die. Uh-oh. Ah! Shit. Shit. I think at level 13 we're going to go for Running Wild. It's going to increase the range of our engage in human form and our disengaged in wolf form, in Worgen form. This game's kind of all over the place. Our talent stacking's not going well, team. We're 5 out of 15. I also don't feel like I've been in a situation where I can really stack that up because most of my time I was dealing with the split push of Murky, even though it's not really my job. It was just that someone on the team had to do it, so it might as well be me. Ooh, Nova! Where you going? 2 people died there trying to kill Diablo behind 4 fucking buildings. Maybe 3 people died there. What are they even doing? And now, of course, Diablo's bragging. I played that so well. I'm the Lord of Terror. No, bro. They were real dumb. Alright, let's get away from this Leoric just a little bit. We can shoot and scoot our way out of here. Are we really that worried, though? I mean, I feel like I can just kill him. Especially when he messes up his disengage like that. Alright, well, 2 objectives up. 1 person for the enemy team is down, the Leo. I'm gonna go to where the majority of my team is and hope for a little bit of assistance. Just go ahead and start to channel on this. Will Valera be able to stun Murky? No, she silenced him. Of course she did. Why wouldn't you? Nova did appear there for a moment, but we're just going to move down to the bottom lane now, try to help our Diablo. Azmodan team fighting the Murky for no reason, not really helping out the cause too much. Let's go ahead and get out of that Wraith Walk. We are taking a lot of damage here, but that was actually a really good explosion. Moving in. Oh, I thought everything Alarak had was off cooldown. I forgot he had that stupid dash. I felt really good about that engage when I did it, but after I saw him charging up that dash, I knew I was dead. Azmodan went back. Looks like he was losing that trade with Murky. That's unfortunate. Valera keeps opening up with silences instead of stuns. Did she talent for that? Valera, can you open up with stuns instead of the silence? And then I'll give her a good face. I'll give her that one. I mean, it just quite frankly, it secures more kills. That's all. So that's all it comes down to. So we do hurl fast deals. At this point, I feel like I don't know what to go for here. Do we have slows on our team? No. Not really. Oh, look at that lane clear. That's nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this building. Do we want attack speed? I really don't know. We don't need the I'm just gonna go for Alpha Killer. Just gonna deal more damage in Worgen form, I guess. Also, I'm gonna finish off this building. Falstad potentially could fly down, and I wouldn't like that. But I'm pretty confident no one in this game looks at their map at any point. Pretty fucking confident, actually. I'm pretty sure. Nova potentially could be down. Nope, she's up there. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Oh my god. Alright, so we got that bottom building. We're firing off more damage now. Do I want to take a camp? I mean, our team should be fine. So I'll get this, start this pushing towards the core. Alright. I mean, we're not super good at taking camps. Greymane does have a special place in my heart because I debuted him at BlizzCon, my first BlizzCon stream. The team didn't go for that other objective. Team? I mean, can I really say team? I mean, obviously I wasn't going for the objective. But, I was thought you guys would get that tower. So I got camps. That doesn't make any sense why they didn't go there. Again, proving my point, no one's really looking at their fucking map in this game. But we're applying a little bit of pressure there. We should definitely move in on middle, as middle is completely open. Everyone on the enemy team's down in the bottom lane, gonna be taking that tower. There's a little bit of a team fight going on here. They're chasing after our amazing Daniel. There's a lot of a team fight going on here. Did that count? I don't think that counted. Yeah, I don't want to move in here too bad. I don't want to move in here too bad. Let's just clear middle, get that pushing in. I mean, they have to get bottom back at some point, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was like very slightly out of position, but with the Alarak, they were able to capitalize on that really, really easy. Sucks. Well, it looks like they're going to be moving in, taking middle now. We have 3 members down on our team. Never mind, they're not taking... Yo, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why Valera's not helping. She loves opening up with that fucking silence, though. It's actually triggering me. It's actually fucking triggering me now. I even asked her. I mean, I could just flat out say, you're playing really bad. Fucking do the silence. But I was... Or don't stop doing the silence. But I tried to play it off like, hey, it would be... Would you mind? It'd be good. Should've just said my fucking mind. Hey, you're doing the wrong thing. Stop. It's one button over. You're in perfect stealth. You're in full safety. She did it again. You're in full safety. It's just hitting the W button instead of the E one, and you would drastically improve your play. All right, I got all that out. I feel good. I feel better. Hunter's Blunderbuss. Basic attack splash. This is a no-brainer, as we're going to be in human form for the majority of our talent build. Using our... What are you doing? Oh, man. What is this game? As we're going to be in human form for the majority of our build anyway, using our auto attacks to deal even more cleave damage just makes sense. So whenever we auto attack someone, it's going to burst fire a little bit of damage behind that, and as you can see, it adds up really, really quick. Improves our lane clear across the board. God, that didn't count. Fuck. Fuck. We could just boss at any time, actually. Okay. Hey, there's that fucking silence again. But MFPallytime, she secured the kill. That's not the point. It's not the point. It's like saying to someone who's a reckless driver, well, you didn't get in a car accident this trip, Jimmy. Good job. I guess you should continue to go 80 miles over the speed limit. All right, that one might be a little severe. We could die to this as a whole team. Just putting that out there. Yep. Yep. Good job, everybody. Good job. I'm not sure how we discern that's Asmodan's fault, but oh, it must have been, man. It's not like we didn't scout anything and winning as a team that was at half health trying to end the game in a rush. Man, blame Asmodan, fuck.
Belong to those who claim them. That means you.
I think it's time to report our Diablo. I think that moment has come. He's not even talking about me.
Meet your doom, Gravekeeper.
All right.
I will not
So
to those wretched
we need to retake top. We need to get back on board, back on track. Valera, please stun when you open from stealth, and I'll combo off of that. So it's different if she was going for silence-based talents, right? If she was trying to deal that increased damage over time with her silence and stuff, that's different, right? I would be like, yeah, whatever. You wanna get those? You wanna deal that damage? Whatever. She went for everything. Like, no, she's not doing that. It's done. Go just do the stun, and then I'll go in and we'll stun her. Okay. So we're pushing in. We should be able to get some of this down. We should be able to get all of this down, to be honest. And in fact, I would say that we need to. Now we got a back row. There's Murky dead. Okay, we gotta retake that then. I really wanted to get that building down. Luckily, there's no objectives up yet, so we have plenty of time to do this. They're walking right in. That pylon will actually tank for a little while. We should be fine. Let's increase our attack speed. Swipe on this thing. Let's get out of that damage range. And with 14 seconds left, do we retake that? We don't need this to win. We don't need it to win. So I say no. Oh, God. This is a decent Q. I messed up my attack speed there. I shouldn't have used it. Do we know where his egg is? We have to contest this, though, and no one's moving in. Yeah, no one's even trying to interrupt it. They're taking the fucking building back. We're giving the enemy team every opportunity to come back in this game. I mean, it's a decent APAR. Oh, he didn't charge? Fuck! Oh, come on! We're fine, right? They don't have anything else to kill me with. Alright. We'll just sippy cup and we'll stay. Because we gotta defend this building. Ping for some assistance. We can clear out this wave. We're good, we're good. Okay, Falstad is pushing top. We should be able to engage pretty hard on that. We want to open up with our Q, even though it's just going to deal base damage. Seriously, deal any damage. Thank you, she's stunned! Good job! Hey! We gotta take the building back, though.
It is time to strike.
This team's falling apart. I wonder if Diablo's still bitching at everybody. Usually that's the cause, isn't it?
The altars are rising from the mists.
Altars are rising from the mists. I'm gonna take this building back really quick just because I can. Generally a good idea anyway. Boss should be back up pretty soon. 30 seconds. The enemy team's still bottom. They're not rotating up very fast for this at all. With me, we should be fine. They just lost 2 members as well. Yeah, this should be GG. Diablo's gonna channel.
To the altars. Do not disappoint me.
I mean, that was a little excessive. I had it. But okay. Yeah, you'll notice a lot of my tendencies from just playing Worgen Greymane really coming back a lot. I didn't Q as much as I should have. I didn't use it as much as I should have. I will fully admit that. I didn't take the new talent. So, Did I really go through with what I wanted to in this video? Probably not, but the important thing is that I tried. I tried. It's just a hard habit to break. I've been playing Greymane one way for so long, and trying to remember to throw out Qs when I can deal AoE damage, excuse me, behind it is just difficult. It's just difficult. Looks like I have plenty of room to get better on. Plenty of room to improve on. So the talents I used in today's video and hardly utilized: Perfect Day, Drought, Overflow, Incendiary Elixir. Barely got any use out of any of those at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go for the Throat we did well with. Running Wild saved us a couple times. Alpha Killer, we deal more damage in Worgen form. I didn't know what else to take. Executioner could have worked if we had other stuff going on. I mean, Executioner could have worked if Valera stunned. Just put that out there. She didn't until the end of the game. Basic attack splash for 100% damage behind the target that we hit is great in organized team play. All of his early on talents better in organized team play, you know, when it's two balls going at each other in one fight rather than these small pockets of fights around the battlefield. But all in all, I would say things went pretty well. I guess I didn't take into consideration Probius's Qs would be giving slows out as well. So maybe I should have gone Executioner. We probably would have gotten more value out of it. But that's it for today, team. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will be back very soon with more Heroes of the Storm.